better? Okay, so I guess it has to do with my positioning. Good morning, everyone. I see some very, very happy faces in the room today. Just as well, this is an amazing, amazing occasion. So on behalf of the University of the Western Cape and our project partners, Samsung, we would like to warmly welcome you to a celebration of our Future Innovation Lab students and their amazing achievements that you, of course, know all about very well. On that note, a special word of welcome to Lentle Kloza, the Transformation Manager at Samsung South Africa, to Nikki Bjerkas, EEIP Program Manager at Samsung South Africa, our UWC colleagues from the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences, as well as the Faculty of Science, specifically the Departments of Computer Science and Information Systems. Our colleagues also from the Center of Student Support Services and other internal departments, without whom this project will really not be where it is or what it is today. To our wide variety of lecturers and guest lecturers on the Future Innovation Program, our wide variety of industry partners, many of whom have been involved in this project from the get-go, and then most importantly, our guests of honor. That is our students, their families, and their friends. Today is a massive celebration of your achievements. So whilst I say that, I want to take a moment, and I hope you bear with me. If I can ask all the family and friends to just stand up and acknowledge the accomplishments of our students. If we can just stand and just give a round of applause to our students. Okay, thank you very much. At this point, I would also like to welcome Dr. Leona Crawford, the Director of the Western Cape CoLab, to just deliver a message of encouragement and congratulations to our students. Dr. Crawford.
Good morning, everyone. Students, family members, partners. It's good to have you with us this morning. First of all, I want to apologize on behalf of our Deputy Vice Chancellor and Professor Franz, who cannot be here this morning, and also Ms. Louise Dippenaar, the institutional planner, that had to see to urgent university matters. I mention them in particular because the university, this program, reports into both those lines. To be able to leave a congratulatory message to your students, I need to do a few things to put in context why you are here today. So first, let me just share with you the vision of the University of the Western Cape. UWC is a research-led university responsive to the needs of a changing world through excellence in learning, teaching and research, and the generation and application of new knowledge. Firmly anchored in its local and sub-regional context, and inspired by its distinctive academic role in building a more equitable and dynamic society, the university continues to empower its students, staff and partners to advance its mission of serving the greater public good, searching for humane and sustainable solutions to the challenges of our time. This is pursued through high academic standards, intellectual rigor and productive partnerships, and networks beyond the confines of disciplinary and geographic boundaries. The Future Innovation Lab program is a clear example of the project that is focused on the greater public good. The Future Innovation Lab was established in 2019 as an industry academic partnership initiative between Samsung South Africa and the University of the Western Cape to contribute towards technical, digital, and social innovation skills to help fill industry skills gaps, but more importantly, to open doors to employment and further training for unemployed youth from disadvantaged environments. The program comprises foundational software development and social innovation courses, along with a 9-month internship for more advanced students. Today, we celebrate the conclusion of this journey for the 4th cohort of this program. Woohoo! Addressing societal challenge or wicked problems require multi-stakeholder approaches. It requires that stakeholders become innovative, co-design solutions, and collectively step slightly outside the normal ways of doing things to achieve extraordinary results. UWC values the partnership with Samsung. We want to express our deep appreciation to the CEO of Samsung, Mr. Han Yong-hee, for the trust in and commitment to the Samsung UWC multi-year partnership. A special word of thanks to Ms. Leslie Koza, Transformation Manager, South Africa, and Nikki Bekes, the EIP Program Manager, for their support, enthusiasm, and most of all, the belief in the necessity and the value of this program, for going beyond the contractual requirements to create a context where the program can flourish. Thank you to all the business people, consultants, and role players who participated this year in the Future Innovation Lab, as mentors, coaches, guest speakers, lecturers, and for those offering internship opportunities, for words of motivation and encouragement, and also for believing in what we are and should be doing in South Africa. Alan, special thank you for your steadfast guidance in terms of the technical skilling of the students, ensuring that the course content is aligned to industry requirements and keeping pace with the latest technological developments. Thank you for opening your network to the Future Innovation Lab, and students for being a wonderful mentor and coach, for your passion and commitment, and I can go on. As Natasha mentioned, the Future Innovation Lab is positioned between two faculties, the Faculty of Economic and Sciences with Professor Michelle Isa as the Dean, and the Faculty of Sciences with Professor David Holgate as the Dean, with the Department of Information Systems and Computer Science. They fulfill an academic, critical role as our academic partner to ensure the quality of education within the Future Innovation Lab. Thank you all for your contribution to the program. Before I congratulate students, I have to congratulate or give a special word of appreciation for the Future Innovation Lab team for your dedication. Allow me to mention them by name. Wouter Grevier as the project manager, Dominique Goch, Jason Fortuyn, Crystal Adams, Ishmael Sikiki, and then the research team, Colin and Natasha. They are not only fulfilling their job responsibility, but they do it with heart and conviction. Congratulations to all the students and the interns and the family members for reaching this milestone. Graduating marks the end of one chapter, but more importantly, it opens the door to the journey ahead. Not only have you been exposed to the technical skills you have gained multiple terms, or you have gained in terms of multi-platform software development, digital social innovation, but you've also been introduced to the importance of project methodologies, individual profiles and preferences, and the enormous importance of soft skills. During the course of the program, you have connected with people around the globe. You have learned and experienced that you can access educational resources anytime, anywhere, and that you can collaborate with people all over the globe. Congratulations in what you have achieved. All of these skills that you have learned will stand you in good stead during the next phase of your personal journey. It becomes increasingly clear that a lifelong role or a career is outdated. It is more realistic to think about multiple changes in a career, several jobs, and sometimes several jobs at the same time. There is also the growing recognition of the need for continuous learning throughout our lives, young and old, irrespective of where we are. You have but only taken a step on your journey of lifelong learning. As you step into the world, remember this: life is rarely a straight line, and it is not always easy. It is a given that you will face adversity. However, resilience is a skill and an attitude that can help us deal with these life challenges. Resilience is the ability of individuals and institutions to adapt, to recover and grow stronger after facing adversity. Mary Holloway said resilience is knowing that you are the only one who has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up. Resilience can be developed and nurtured through the support of trusted communities, people, self-care practices, and resources. As an alumnus of the Future Innovation Lab, you can count on the continued support of the team. Let me conclude with the following powerful quotes. Our President Nelson Mandela said, "Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." May you find the courage in yourself to keep trying. And sometimes courage is not necessarily this bravado, this big voice, but it's rather a quiet voice or a conviction that this is the only and best option forward. Thank you.
Thank you for that message, Dr. Crawford. At this point, I would also like to introduce Lenhle Khoza. She is the Triple BEE Transformation Manager at Samsung, with a proven record of accomplishment in ensuring Samsung maintains its Triple BEE Level 1 status. She has over 20 years of experience in managing stakeholder relationships, strategic management, and portfolio ownership in the ICT sector. Lenhle's expertise in government, private sector, public and private investor relations, and implementation of turnkey ICT solutions for clients has earned her a reputation as an accomplished leader. She has designed and implemented business development, ICT, enterprise development, and Triple BEE strategies in diverse regions across South Africa, addressing various stakeholders' challenges. With a BSc in computer science from home, UWC, a management advanced program certificate from Wits Business School, and a postgraduate diploma in management from Henley University, Lenhle has the necessary credentials to back her expertise. Lenhle's contribution to the ICT industry in South Africa was recognized when she was nominated as the ICT Businesswoman of the Year for a white paper she wrote to the Presidential International Advisory Council on how to address ICT skills shortages in the country. Join me in welcoming Ms. Lenhle Khoza to the podium.
Thank you, Program Director. Director of the Western Cape CoLab, Dr. Leona Crawford. Representatives from the Department of Trade, Industry and Cooperation joining us virtually. The Future Innovation Lab team, led by the Program Manager, Dr. Volta Grove, management team from the University of the Western Cape, officials from various stakeholders, program alumni, members of the media and esteemed guests, our program director, Dr. Katunga, our graduating students present here today, all protocol observed. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Or as you say it in Cape Town, goeiedag. Molweni. I am delighted to be here today to celebrate the achievements of this fourth cohort of Samsung and the University of the Western Cape Software Development Program. As a graduate and alumni of the University of the Western Cape, I can definitely relate. I understand your feelings today, and I'm happy for you all. No matter which program you have completed, graduating is always a significant achievement worth celebrating. It takes hard work, dedication, perseverance to reach this milestone, and I want to express my admiration for your accomplishment. Your success serves as an inspiration to others who are still pursuing their educational goals. As Samsung, we know our country is faced with a youth unemployment issue. Moreover, we are aware that government is doing everything in its power to overcome this challenge. But government cannot do this alone. As private sector, we also have to do our part. This is one of the main reasons why we decided to sponsor this software development program, which aims to enhance these graduating students' prospects of employment, as well as address this current problem of youth unemployment in the Western Cape and the country as a whole. Today, though, it is about celebrating not only these students, but also our partnership with UWC, which goes as far back as 2019. So far, it has been a very successful and fulfilling journey, and this is mainly due to what we have done, what we have been able to achieve together. These kinds of programs are designed to help future generations to fulfill their true potential and work towards a brighter future for themselves, their families, and their respective communities. In conjunction with UWC and the government, we have been able to ensure that the students present here today are employable, and that they are able to secure permanent employment through our partner network. The success of this software development program is a true testament of the power of collaboration. It is a demonstration of how public-private partnerships can help to address the country's most pressing issues. To the graduates, most of you present today might be coming from previously disadvantaged backgrounds, where prospects of success are close to none. However, look at you now. You have successfully achieved this remarkable accomplishment. So on that note, I would like to reaffirm our commitment and say, as Samsung, in partnership with UWC and the government, we will continue to make a meaningful difference in young people's lives through capacity building programs such as this one here. These software development skills that you have attained through hard work and dedication will now open doors for you to enter the world of employment, entrepreneurship, or even opportunities for further training. Our partner network, combined with your need to achieve greatness, has contributed immensely to your prospects for employment. So again, congratulations on your well-deserved success. We wish you nothing but the best as you embark on this new and exciting journey. I thank you.
Thank you again to Lentle Koza. Now I'd also like to introduce Hlengiwe Makubu, a results-driven Salesforce business analyst, UX developer or UX designer with a proven track record of successfully aligning technology solutions with business objectives. Leveraging a unique blend of analytical acumen and design expertise, she excels at translating complex business requirements into intuitive and visually compelling user experiences within the Salesforce ecosystem. She holds qualifications from Wits Business School, the Google Africa Developer Scholarship Program, Northlink College, and UWC. Please welcome a Cohort 1 alumnus, Hlengiwe.
Thank you, Program Director. Morning, everyone. As they've said, my name is Hlengiwe Makubu, and I was part of Cohort 1. Phew, it's so, sorry. It's so exciting to see how this program has really grown, to going from Cohort 1 to Cohort 4. We were part of the COVID group. We never had experienced the graduation, so it feels amazing to be here and celebrate with you guys. What I wanted to share with you as someone who has been part of this program and went outside and now has working experience, I want to tell you that your career has just begun. You sitting right here and having to experience this whole thing, it's just the first step. You're about to go out there and do great things. And I wanted to say that as you sit here, you need to think about something that makes you different. The work environment out there has different skills and is looking for different things. Every single day you need to think, when you wake up, what makes me different? I'm currently a business analyst who started as a software developer. I had to think, what makes me different? What skills do I need? Because as you're sending your CVs, they'll receive hundreds or thousands of CVs every day, but there has to be something that sets you different from everyone who's applying. Always think about that. Always try and get new skills. The career that you've chosen requires you to learn every single time. The CEO of the company that I work for always says, if the only thing you read is the cereal box before you go to sleep, then you've chosen the wrong career, which is very true. Technology changes very quick and very fast. When I started, I knew nothing about Salesforce, and now I've moved from being a junior to an intermediate business analyst in less than 2 years because I learn each and every day. I wish you nothing but the best on the future, and hopefully we meet again. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for that very, very encouraging message. So I think if you're wondering what next, I'm done with this program, what do I do next, how do I get in there, grab her after this and talk to her, find out how it works. So at this point, I would also like to introduce Hercules van Heerden, who is the managing director at Full Stack, a journalist by trade who has spent more than a decade at Media 24 Digital, and Space Station, looking after digital properties in the publisher stable. He completed an MBA from the Northwest University Business School and eventually ended up in the group role helping newspapers with their digital journeys. He managed a number of digital properties in the advertising industry where he met the current partners in Full Stack and joined a few months after the company, which was founded more than a decade ago. Please help me welcome Hercules.
Thank you. I appreciate the introduction. I can see a lot of you are really worried. The word decade came up twice while you were introducing me, and this guy's got a bunch of papers, and it looks like there's a PowerPoint as well. It's got to be like just over an hour, sorry. I think everybody did great introductions to a long list of people, so let me maybe just say welcome to everybody. It's an honor for me to speak to you. When Voter gave me a call, said, can you do some congratulatory remarks? I thought, remarks at varsity, that's right up my alley. I've got loads of experience, but it's not remark, it's rewrite. So it's quite daunting now that I see all of you, but I'm going to do my best. Let's see where we end up. I was at a industry function, a ICT, IT Web and BCX brainstorm group a week ago, and one of the UWC lecturers was a speaker there, and she spoke quite passionate about the work that you do here around getting a lot done with a little, about making it work. And her presentation really left an impression on everybody that was there. About a month ago, we had a group, a cohort from your side, a group of the students that did an internship with us for a month. And we were impressed with the work that they did. But we were more impressed with the attitude that they went about, how they went about their daily tasks. So that too left an impression. So my sense is that, you know, getting to where we are now for the students that completed the course, you did this under sometimes difficult and trying circumstances. This took a lot of effort, grit and determination, and you can rightly feel proud. The opportunity presented itself, and you got over all the obstacles and you got it done. So congratulations to you. Special congratulations also to the parents, friends and family. Anybody with a kind word of encouragement, a lift to varsity, whatever it took to help you get to where you are. Congratulations to the UWC and to Voter and his team for a fine program. And you've got a lot to be, or this is something that the institution can be proud of. Congrats to the fine folks from Samsung as well for funding such a fine program. There's a lot of industry people that are better equipped to speak at an event like this, but a special kind of word to Alan Peed. I don't know, I suspect we need to be, we're probably competitors somewhere out in the market, but you've been involved with this program from day one. I've got a lot of respect for you, and you're doing a really great thing here for the industry in general. So we can all be really proud of the house that we built, right? And the current crop of chicks that are about to leave the nest, you can be super proud as well. So if we then kind of move on, and we don't need to follow the PowerPoint. Apparently we're following the PowerPoint, so let's do that. That's completely fine. So there was an opportunity, and you took it. Congratulations. You're now one of the 28.7 million developers in the world, and that number is growing by 22% year on year. So what I'm going to try and share is some stuff that I wish I knew when I was a young guy. And I mostly built the slide so you can all see that I had hair at some point. So that was the thing there. But okay, so the technology itself, your technical skills is not a competitive advantage. That sucks, but that's the reality. It's your ticket to play. And the game that we're playing, that ticket gives you access to the game at this level, but that level is being commoditized as we speak. AI and further, other abstractions are raising the bar for new entrants all the time. So you need to be aware of that. The things that are really going to give you the competitive advantage above these other 29 million people out there is your ability to learn and onboard new technologies. It speaks to your adaptability and willingness to learn and to handle change. I mean, the change is constant. And if you're not super excited about technology, then that thing will wear you down. But if you come look at the new cool thing, if this excites you in your heart, you'll never work a day in your life. So we see it a lot with senior developers that has done long stints at companies. They don't stay current, and they're down the vine. Don't let that happen to you. There's a lot of exciting stuff. Stay current. Strong problem-solving skills and a systemic way of unpacking problems and pulling them apart and finding solutions. Those are always skills that are in demand, and that's not coupled to technology. solid foundational knowledge, though, is important. So hence, good old SQL, I think everybody can back us that. The bottom line is new opportunities are opening up all the time, but the competitive advantage isn't in the technology, it's in your attitudes. The question then, and we can maybe jump on the one, we get asked this quite often, around AI. Is it going to take all our jobs? Is it going to destroy developer jobs? We don't think so at all. We see it as opportunity more than a threat. It's going to make good developers great, mediocre developers good, and it's going to allow everybody to raise the game. There's a whole bunch of positions that are opening and roles that are opening for systemic and technical thinkers. So it's something to embrace, not to be afraid of. It's like, what a time to be alive. We've got the best stories ever. AI, quantum computing, all these amazing things to play with. So I think, this is just very kind of, and I'm going to run through these things quickly because I want to tie in the opportunities in the end. But things that I would remember in your position, that time was a great equalizer, but also is ultimately your enemy. You've got the exact same 24 hours in your day as the head of technology at Google. You've got this same time to spend on staying current and honing your skills as anybody else out there. But the clock is ticking for all of us. So just keep that in mind. This, I think, if I had to almost look at your competitive position against, if I had to draw up some strategy card, if I was a consultant or the like, I think because a lot of you've come from difficult circumstances, and you've shown real resilience and grit, and you've got this way of making things work and getting it done despite the obstacles in your way, you're going to eat a lot of your competitors alive. Resilience, anxiety, burnout is something that the industry struggles with generally. You guys have already proven that you're more resilient than they are. You can outplay and outlast them. It's as simple as that. Do what you're doing now. Keep your attitudes up and just keep doing that. Stay curious about the technology. That will help you to keep learning. I can't quite see what, I took my glass off, you can't quite see what vote you left in there. But anyway, so building software is a team sport. Make sure that you are a team member that can communicate effectively and that can collaborate with other people. Be kind to your teammates, but also be kind to yourself. Don't give yourself a pass on letting standards slip, but be kind of fair to yourself as well. And then I think almost, I'm starting to go downhill now, so I can see, I'm about to start losing some of you. When you get an opportunity, you are a custodian of that opportunity. If you go and Google custodians, it's the janitors, right? It's somebody washing the floor or polishing the windows of an asset that they don't own. That's very much an opportunity. You were granted an opportunity here, but you are a custodian of that opportunity, and you need to make the most of it, and also down the line create opportunities for other people. What I mean by that is be able to wash your own face. In a business sense, it means you are a standalone business that you're profitable, self-sustaining. Be an economic grown-up that can take responsibility for yourself. Master yourself, the self-discipline, and to enable you to function on your own. Don't think of management and capital within business. Profit is not a swear word. It's got more than 4 letters. When we build software for profit, we ensure the sustainability of everybody in that group. Small business owners, larger businesses, people that employ technology, they are part of the ecosystem that rely on guys like you, and you rely on them. We're all in this, in this together. The tide rides, and all the boats rise on that. So you need to wash your own face. I've got a slide just around, I think to almost wrap that idea up, right? If we are custodians of an opportunity, and we've listed these people, the alumni that's come before, all the staff that got involved, the parents, the family, everybody with a kind, encouraging word, that all worked on this opportunity together. So if you almost want to sum it up, because Voter and Alan and UWC saw an opportunity, and Samsung saw fit to sponsor that potential, or they saw the potential value and they sponsored that opportunity. And because all of you saw the opportunity, you grabbed it and you made it work, right? Very soon you will, if you have the right attitude, and that's the key thing, if you have the right attitude, very soon you'll be able to not only wash your face, but you will be able to wash the face of others as well. So to wrap up, celebrate well. You've done a great thing which you can be super proud of. Celebrate hard today. For tomorrow, the hard work starts. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Hercules, for a very powerful message. I think from what you've said, the one thing that stood out for me is that you've got the same 24 hours as everybody, and it's a powerful statement. Thank you for that. At this point, I would also like to hand over to Volta Groffier, who is the Future Innovation Lab Manager, to just introduce a short overview of what our students what they've actually gone through, what their learning journey has actually entailed. Volta.
Thank you, Natasha, and thank you very much, everyone. I'm seeing a lot of people dressed up very nicely. I hardly recognize most of them. So it's really fantastic to see all of you here. I know that for your families and your friends, you have been, they heard this rumor that you are going somewhere and doing some tech stuff, but people don't always know exactly what is going on. So what we try to do here, and it'll be a few short video clips, is just to give everyone a quick overview of what we actually are busy with in the lab. And I think let's celebrate that together. Jason, can you just advance? Sorry, the clicker doesn't. So firstly, we're going to take a 3-part journey here. I first want you to just think back about where you started, and then what you were actually doing, and then I also want to give some messages to you from the community around where you are going. Right. So, Jason, can we advance to the next one, please? advance to the next slide. So, Jason, I think you've come a long way. And that is really something to celebrate, not only on the tech side, but also on the non-tech side. So I just thought to highlight one or two of those aspects as well. Can you just advance to the sorry. You'll discover that I've also got emotions. Along the way, we have also lost some students, one of our interns that passed away. So I just want us to think back about Asalinto. Also lost a very dear friend in Sihle, week after he's been a guest lecturer on the program from the start, week after he did his guest lecture for us. And I think it's important for us to take life seriously. I think what Hercules said there is 24 hours every day, let's make it count. Can I go to the next one? Now, I will get hold of my emotions. I think it's the very first time ever that you've seen me with any emotion. So, contrary to popular belief, I'm not an advanced form of AI like Alan. Right? I want you to also think back about where you are going, because you're building on where you were. So let's advance to the next video, please.
Hi everyone, congratulations guys for making it this far, finishing your course. This is very, very exciting times. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Samsung, University of the Western Cape, to make future innovation. I also like to thank all the staff behind the scene, and because we only see Aled and Voter, people that organize everything. Thanks to them as well. These are exciting times. This means that you guys are ready to go into industry, and I like to think of it as future innovation gave you wings, and then it depends on you how high you fly. When I was in your shoes, future innovation gave me wings, and then I flipped them as hard as I could, and now I'm at heights that I didn't even fathom when I was there. If you were to say to me back when I was there that in few years time I'm gonna be in New Zealand, I'll be like, you're crazy. So guys, you've got the wings, flip them as hard as you can, and then sooner or later you're going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Congratulations.
Hello students, congratulations on your graduation, and I'm very grateful that I got to spend some time with you earlier this year. I know we spent time talking about a lot of things around tech and career in tech, And one of the questions that you asked quite a bit, because you were already planning for when you do graduate and you start a career in tech, we were talking a lot about how does one make sure that they're successful when they enter the industry and that they actually sustain that success. To answer this, I'll give you advice that I got or my class got from our professor when we graduated almost 30 years ago. I know most of you weren't even born yet, but this advice has stayed with me. I have applied it quite a lot throughout my career. And he said, when you enter the industry, make sure that you put your head down, you just work and you commit yourself. I have shared this advice with a lot of people through the years, and I know how the world has changed a bit. When you give advice about working hard, people think, what are you on about? I can get things without applying myself, and I can cut corners here or there. And what I'll tell you is that my first-hand experience has been that hard work is not old-fashioned, or it's not something that all of a sudden you can get by without doing. And for me personally, that's what I've always done. And this plays out in a lot of ways. It definitely does not mean working 24 hours per day. It just means having that willingness to learn new things. The industry, the tech industry especially, there's always new innovations and new inventions that come up. It can happen that over time, you'll start getting tired of having to keep up with everything. But being in tech just means one of the things that really comes with being in tech is that you're just going to have to be willing to learn new things. So put your head down and just apply the work and bring the effort. I've seen it to pay off in my career over time. I wish you well. Congratulations and all the best in the industry. I did leave my details with you all when we met, and you are always welcome to reach out to me if you have anything that you need to ask me. Congratulations again. Well done.
The following clip you'll have to explain to your
Hello,
parents.
graduating cohort of 2024. It's an absolute quacktastic day, isn't it? I'm Miss Duckworth, your friendly neighbourhood AI rubber duck. Now, I know what you're all thinking, a rubber duck. Really? But hear me out. Ducks are known for their resilience. We waddle through life, facing currents and obstacles with grace and determination. Just like you graduates, you've faced challenges, overcome hurdles, and emerged stronger than ever. So, as you embark on this new chapter, remember these words. Quacktivity, stay curious, keep exploring, and never stop learning. Rubber band resilience, life is full of twists and turns, but you've got the ability to bounce back. Wing it, sometimes, the best plans are the ones we don't make. Congratulations, graduates. May your future be filled with endless possibilities and a whole lot of quacktacular adventures. Keep learning, stay curious, and remember, if you're not sure what to do, grab a cup of good strong tea and consult a rubber duck.
Jason, if you can just advance to the next slide, please. Right, colleagues, the rubber duck has got a very long story, so I would request everyone to please go and investigate that story.
Future innovation.
It is, however, quite a interesting one. There's actually more. So, yeah.
Hello,
quick
Future
message.
Innovation Lab students. I'm here in the wonderful city of Utrecht for an event, but I did not want to pass up on this opportunity to congratulate you with your graduation. You did it. I'm so proud of you. That is really, really amazing. I remember you as a super fun group that I've interacted with. You even came in with a couple of questions with the secret handshake. I'm a friend of Alan's, so that was super fun. And you did an amazing job. Now you're graduated. You can go out into the wide world. Maybe I'll see you with your own sessions on an event somewhere around the world, or just be an amazing software developer. You can choose your own path, and I'm sure it's going to be amazing. You be you. Now on to the bride.
Right, next slide, Jason. There's actually
Hey
more.
friends, I'm Scott Hanselman from Microsoft, and I just want to congratulate all of the UWC graduates today, all of the future innovators. I am looking forward to working for you in whatever companies that you start, whatever cool open source projects you create, whatever innovation that you are a part of. I want to be a part of it too. We're thrilled that you have accomplished this, and we are looking forward so much with pride to see what you're going to build and what you're going to do next.
Right. I just want to conclude by saying welcome to the software developer community. I think what you have what you'll be seeing in this, or what you've seen in this process, and what you've met, the people that you've met, etc., is a global community that is open with opportunity for each and every one of you, so embrace it. We will now be moving on to the certification ceremony. I'm going to hand back to Natasha. I promise I'm not going to cry. But yeah, thank you very much, and also thank you for all the community members. There's actually a couple of other videos that we received just a bit late, which I will share with all of you as well. Thanks.
What a great group of students that we have here. And I think even from the messages that you received, I hope you really take that to heart and you apply it. So I think now the other bit starts, the fun part. So from now we are starting the certificate ceremony. So just a quick reminder. So just a quick reminder that the Future Innovation Program consists of 2 UWC short courses. That is the Digital Social Innovation for Impact and the Introduction to Multi-Platform Software Development. So what is going to happen now, I think for the students, you have been briefed. As you come up in your alphabetical order, you will hand me your name card. I will say your name, and then you will move on to our stage where Ms. Lensley Koza will hand you your certificate. You will then pose with her and Dr. Crawford for your picture. So don't walk off stage. You need to get your picture taken. Mr. Mange? Okay. Yes. Jason Aronson. Erica Bully. Muhammad Fredericks. Savannah Harris. Ethan, your bird. Ricardo Kakora. Muhammad Kamaldin. I got you. Noah Khan. Milani Kukuma. And in absentia, Pule Mafungwa. Simbonile Machaya. Ntulumanko Mbete. Buhle Mhletwa. Kolekile Mpengesi. Luke Pariachi. Lauren Petrus. Mohammed Regal. Taylin Richards. Bandile Sitole. Keenan Xavier. Zinte Mkwabendlini. Now I'll introduce the internships. This is a 10-month advanced industry experience internship focusing on sharpening software development, enabling students to gain software development expertise in multiple tools and languages by building software projects. This year's projects focused on robotic processes and automation skills. App Factory, Brandon Bartman. Laren Kluter. Lauren Fisher. Misha Keister. Shantina Kleinsmith. Ashley Mabesele. In absentia, Nomfundo Mazibuko. Mihali Mtiki. Atandiwe Ndamase. Ashton Pariaki. Radi Salih. Simamkele Sefalani. Sakina Voigt. Nej Virgilio. This is cohort 4 of the App Factory. Nkolisi Gwada. In absentia, Reese Jackson. Malachi Manthans. Nomamponomise Kisasa. Pilani Mkutasa. Sorry, Pilani Katule. Atengile Ngutua. Cameron Nomdo. In absentia, Talente Sitole. Sbusiso Skozana. Thank you, Clinton. Thank you, Leona. Now I would also like to ask Volta to join me on the podium to announce the winners for the Future Innovation Awards.
You may have forgotten about the fact that there are certain awards as well. I'm going to maybe just ask quickly for 2 minutes. We're just going to remove the branding for a moment, that we can just use the screen, and then apologies to the live stream team. We just changed the plan slightly. Jason, can you? Right. Everyone, I think, firstly, a huge round of congratulations to every single student, every single intern. This is indeed a journey. And, for us, it's really heartwarming to see how much you've grown. And we've got 4 cohorts that are present here today, and representatives of 4 cohorts, which is actually fantastic, forming part of the community. Part of the fun is that I can make certain announcements around certain awards. So, Jason, can we advance to the next slide, please? We will first take a look at academic awards, specifically around basically students with 80% and upwards average then for the course on digital social innovation. And can I tell you a secret? A little bit later I'm going to talk prizes. Okay, don't tell anyone. So let's take a look at that list. Jason, next slide, please. Distinctions over 80% is Erika, Tahir, Kulu, Wolfley, Noah, Kenan, Tahir, Tariq, Luke, and Lucas. Lucas, my man, it's good to have you here. Right. This course specifically focuses on digital product development and a lot of the more sort of managerial product development, agile methodology aspects of the course. But there's also the whole issue of the top student in digital social innovation. Can we advance to the next slide, please? Oh, shucks, no. Cannot remember who the top student is. Okay, thanks, Jason. Right. Can we arrange that we afterwards hand over the certificates just with Lentley and Leona and just do the formal photos? It's also very awkward with you sort of keeping quiet and not asking questions. Right, thank you very much. I think that's probably the easiest way to manage this. Sorry, we're a bit flexible with the program. Also just want to recognize Keenan as the number 2 student. There was 1% difference between the two of them. Okay, and if we can move on to the next one, this is now the introduction to multi-platform software development. This is the tech stuff where Alan is a very strict taskmaster, asking all the difficult questions. So distinctions for multi-platform software development. Can we get that list? Kulu. Bukle. Noah and Keenan, Ethan, fresh from a trick. It's fantastic, Ethan. Tired. And Luke. And there's also the issue of the top student. Can we just get the right? But ladies and gentlemen, that is not all. What's fascinating about this is two decimal places, they had exactly the same marks and they were working on completely different projects. So congratulations, that's very well done. Right, there's also an award for the top technical project. This is very much, again, Alan's domain, looking at the complexity of the project, the technical execution, innovativeness, design skills, strong emphasis on technical maturity. In this year as well, everything focused on AI. So let's see what is happening with the top technical group project. Right. Can I ask Jason just to quickly advance? This is a very innovative project that tackled the issue of the sort of underserving of sports rehabilitation, specifically in underprivileged schools. They developed a very, very interesting, very comprehensive application, including AI, including VR models, etc., or AR models rather. Very well done, very innovative. Just maybe the next slide. And currently, the couple of members of this team is actually busy developing a similar type of model for the former Sevens coach of the Blitzbokke. So, well done. There's also an award for the top social impact group. This is specifically an idea that also showed a lot of technical maturity, but specifically in terms of the ground level impact that this can have in local communities, really impressed the judging panel. And by the way, this judging panel is not me and Alan. this judging panel included professors in pharmacology. We had Paul True as the sports, a lot of different experts, industry experts. Nikki, I think you and Lensley were also part of the panel. So this award is given to right. This application focused on enabling subsistence farmers. Very, very innovative, very mature application. Again, applying a neural net that they trained Ethan. So very, very technically complex execution, very, very smart way in which they really addressed a local problem in a very innovative way with innovative technologies. And yeah, a little bit later, if you want to know how any of them are doing as employees, by the way, I think you should ask Hercules, because he actually employed a couple of members of this team on his staff. So really well done, excellent work. Right, and then the intern of the year for the third cohort, again, we were not able to have a graduation ceremony at that stage for that cohort, and this is judged by the App Factory or the internship mentors, and that is right. Radi, I think, is one of those people, if you open the door of the office in the morning, he's already there working. So fantastic work, Radi, and thanks for your example to the other students as well in terms of professionalism and everything. Okay. The last cohort 4, that is the current cohort that just finished, and the intern of the year is right. Again, Cameron, the feedback that we've been getting is absolute professionalism. So thanks for that. Thanks for that example. It's really, really impressive. There's also an award that we give to the Future Innovation, the foundational program every year, to the person that really embodies the program and what it stands for. And this is the most difficult award for us to give, to be quite honest, because there's really, really awesome stories. There's just some awesome humans within the program, and I wish we could give out many, many, many more of these awards. In terms of specifically developing in a very short space of time as a software developer and embracing what being a developer is about, this award goes to right. Luke, again, congratulations. You've been inspiring other people. Yeah, there you go. You've been inspiring other people already with your online presence, with your videos, with your tutorials, with a whole lot of work that you're doing within the community. So that's the way to do it. Fantastic. Okay, can we move on to the next slide? And this is just going to be a quick summary of something that none of you are interested in, I think. Shall we skip this? Okay, thanks, that was nice. Right. The way that we, okay, oopsie, that went a bit fast. Let me quickly summarize the prizes. The idea is that for academic performance, we are giving you basically a Samsung developer starter kit that specifically will help you with a second screen. That's now for all the names there. Nice 27-inch monitor. I know I cannot work without a second screen. In terms of the top students, Noah, Boothler, and Luke, you get some of those curved 32-inch screens. Spirit of the Future Innovation Award, some very nice fast SSD, 1 terabyte SSD external hard drives that you can store your cool stuff on. And the same with Radi and Cameron. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think firstly, it's a real honor to be able to give prizes and award people. So, word of thanks again to our sponsors and all the partners involved in the program. I'm going to briefly hand back to the program director. Or can I just skip that? Right. Colleagues, I know I am standing between you and food. And we are more or less on schedule, plus minus a few minutes. So please allow me just a few moments. Firstly, with all the prizes and all those awards, we will, after the function now, just do a photo opportunity for each of the certificates and the prizes. We want to also thank Samsung again for some very interesting goodies in the goodie bags. And yeah, this program cannot happen without institutional support, both on a university side but also on the Samsung side. And we recognize and we really appreciate the support, not only in terms of monetary support, but support in terms of really buying into what we are aiming to build over time with this project. So we really want to thank Samsung, Lensley, Nikki, your teams, and please also convey our thanks to your execs. And on the university side, similarly, Leona already mentioned a lot of our lines that's touched basically by this project. But there's much, much more than that. There's also all the people involved in making events like this happen, behind the scenes, sound, photography, catering, etc., etc., etc. And we really thank you, appreciate you, we see what you are doing. I want to especially thank the parents of all the students, family members, significant others that are here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for trusting these young humans to our care. And we hope that we are worthy and will be worthy in future as well of building further on that trust. And thanks also for helping to motivate them and really building them as young people. Our experience is, and this is for all of the students, all of the interns, you are really enriching our lives. The most wonderful thing about any type of teaching environment is that you are actually probably learning more than students, even if you are teaching. You're learning a lot about yourself as well. So thank you so much for that. From our side, this is a community. Okay, so you are invited to come and chat, to come and sit in the lab and work if you need a place to work. Come and assist ask us for assistance. We want to walk this journey with you. Then, special word of thanks to a couple of rather exceptional humans that are sitting there in the front row. And on the one hand, I'm first going to skip the AI. To the broader CoLab team, Leona, Colin, Sive, Natasha, Dominique, Crystal, Ishmael, and of course Jason as well. Sorry, I'm not seeing Jason because my glasses are a bit outdated. Right, this is a real team effort, and it's wonderful to work in a high-performance team that don't only focus on excellence in performance, but also focus on meaning in performance, and really doing things for the right reasons and in the right way. So that is really, really appreciated. Then to all our industry partners, Hercules, and we've got a lot of tame humans that are helping us in the lab a lot and building within this broader community. Lou, really, really appreciate. And then, can we give Alan a very warm round of applause? Thank you very much for enabling and opening up this community and the passion that you've got for building a sustainable career over a long time in a challenging industry. That passion is really contagious, and we appreciate that, we see that, and what's awesome is to see that in our students when we are meeting them. Yesterday we went to Capitec, met one of our first cohort students there, and we could see, okay, it was quite obvious that she was also trained by Alan. Okay, so thank you so much for that. Also thank you for the community embeddedness of this program. I think this is probably the single most important thing for us, is to help students find their path into this developer community where they can get support and where they can build their careers and where they can be who they need to be. Okay. Then also our program director, Natasha, I think I missed you a little bit earlier. Must really test my glasses again. Thank you so much for the able and short notice way in which you've dealt with the event. Really appreciate it, really appreciate each and every one of you. And please enjoy the lunch, take lots of photos. If I can just ask the prize winners, if you can kindly just meet up front here, that we can just do the quick photos, and then afterwards we will make all of that available to you as well. Thank you so much, highly appreciate it.
Sorry, before we disappear, just one more note from my side. I think there should be a prize for finishing on time for the project, for the program director. But anyway, just a reminder for the robes, please don't go home with them. So take your pictures, go outside, enjoy yourselves, update your social media, and then leave the robes with us. Thank you very much for coming.